you go. Okay. Okay, now bring her down and tilt it. Come forward, come forward. Keep coming. A little bit more. Okay.
Got my buddy Mike here doing all the hard work. Actually, we're gonna try and split it, but we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, Kapper here and welcome back. So keeping true to form on our channel, we keep things real. So I had this kind of cockamamie idea. I picked it up from YouTube. I saw somebody do this with these concrete bags. They built a retaining wall and it seemed to work. So my plan was to lay all of these concrete bags down. All I needed to do was lift this retaining wall for the bridge, 4 or 5 inches. So the plan was to lay these down, wet them down, and they were supposed to turn into concrete blocks. The long and the short of it is that it didn't work. So now let's move on to the next plan, which is a much better one. Okay, so now we're going to build a concrete pad here. So I added more 3-inch clean stone here, started compacting it. I'm getting it ready for the next step. All right, I got my new bridge concrete pad formed up, and I got 2 notches cut in. That's where we're going to sink a couple of 4-foot rebars into the hillside so we could tie this in with that hill just a little bit better. And we're going to go ahead and pour concrete and have a nice base. I think it's just going to work better this way. So I am capable of changing my mind and learning. So, but what the heck, it's been fun so far, right? All right, I got to yank this middle T-post because I don't want that in the middle of the concrete in case in the future I ever have to change anything. And they're in there good, I'll tell you that. I pushed them in with the excavator. Okay, it's getting closer. I just need a little more stone on both ends and then get this as level as possible and put some rebar in and start mixing up concrete. Alright, that's why I like keeping stone on hand for when you need it for projects. It's already there. I just need a tiny bit more. See if I can do this. Alright, I got my buddy Mike. I'd call him Iron Mike, but I already know an Iron Mike, so this guy is Decathlon Mike. He's like a year older than me-ish, and he still runs marathons. Ain't that right, Mike?
Yep.
So, we're all leveled out here pretty good for the gravel. I might tamp it once more, but Mike brought a couple of dead men that he welded up. And we'll show you how them are going to go in. Them are for the concrete base. And then, of course, I'm going to do 1 or 2 for the wall as well. So we're going to bury these 2 dead men that he's got and go from there. All right, we are all set here. We got the 2 dead men here that are sunk with T's back into the clay. That was kind of a chore. And we got our supporting rebar kind of intertwined. We're ready to mix some concrete. All right, we're mixing the concrete in the skid steer. Should make it much easier on us. Give it a whirl.
Can you turn partially? There you go. Okay. Okay, now bring her down and tilt it. Come forward, come forward. Keep coming. A little bit more. A little bit more. All right, let me pull this out of it now. Yeah. Okay, now turn it clockwise a little bit. Okay, come forward. Clockwise a little bit more. Come forward. Little bit. Little bit more. Okay, start to tilt the bucket. That's good. I can pull it out of here from here. That way I can put it where I want it.
Mike's a fantastic guy. I appreciate the help, Mike. Definitely appreciate it. So that one sets a lot higher on the other side. All right, Mike, the triathlon, give us some words of wisdom.
Well, I think the real work's done. Now we just got to have patience, let it sit for several days. I'd probably go, since we're not in any hurry to get this done, I'd probably let it go at least a week to let it stiffen up, harden up real firm. It's not going to make any difference, you know, a couple of days, since you've been doing without this for a couple of years. A couple extra days isn't going to make any difference, so I would just go ahead and let it sit up firm and hard so we don't end up having to do it again.
Roger that. Against a tree here, if I can, so it's out of the way where I could bring the skid steer in or the tractor. I'm going to put concrete back